Welcome back to Tales of the Dark. Tonight, we're not talking about haunted houses, not about empty cabins, not about dark forests. Tonight, we're talking about something much closer to reality, something you've probably used yourself, a ride, a car, a stranger behind the wheel, because sometimes the scariest place you can be is locked inside a moving vehicle with someone you do know. Story 1, he wouldn't let me out. This story was posted by a Reddit user who said it happened at 2 a.m. She ordered a ride home after a night out. Everything felt normal at first. Driver greeted her. Car was clean, music low, quiet ride. Then after about 10 minutes, the driver pulled over. Middle of nowhere, closed building, fence, no lights. She asked, "Why are we stopping?" He didn't answer properly, just kept repeating things she didn't understand. Acting confused, stalling. She asked him to unlock the doors, nothing, no response. She said her heart dropped. Something felt wrong instantly. She searched for the lock, couldn't find it. Dark, panic building. Finally, she got the door open and ran as fast as she could, calling the police. She said the driver got out, started chasing her, then suddenly stopped, got back in the car and drove away. Story 2, the driver wasn't going anywhere. Another Reddit user shared this. Daytime ride, college pickup, simple trip, but something felt off. The driver kept missing turns, ignoring directions, driving in circles, even though the destination was close. She asked him to follow GPS. He refused, said the roads were blocked. They weren't. After 30 minutes, she realized something terrifying. They were still near the pickup location. The map on his phone didn't match reality. Then he pulled under a freeway. Empty, no people, no exits, no reason to stop, and told her, "Stay here." Then got out of the car. The user said something felt deeply wrong, not confusion, not bad navigation, something intentional, something planned. Story 3, cancel the ride. This one came from a late-night airport pickup. Midnight, dark roads, fields on both sides, passenger with their child in the back seat. At first, everything was normal. Then suddenly the driver started panicking, talking fast, repeating the same thing over and over. "Oh my God, cancel the ride, I'm only getting paid $10, over and over and over. He kept insisting they cancel the trip, pay him directly, no app, no tracking, no record. The passenger refused. Something felt wrong. The moment they said no, the driver went silent, completely silent. For the rest of the ride, no talking, no music, just driving through empty dark roads, muttering to himself quietly. The user said that silence felt worse than anything else. Story 4, I thought I was going to die. This one was posted by a driver, not a passenger. And that makes it worse, because even drivers don't feel safe sometimes. He went to pick up a ride, normal request, but when he arrived, things escalated fast. More people showed up than expected, arguing, shouting. One of them looked dangerous, unpredictable. Then suddenly, a man opened the car door aggressively, started yelling, then walked straight toward the driver's window, angry, close, too close. The driver said in that moment he thought he was going to be attacked or killed. He drove away immediately, didn't stop, didn't look back, and said he was shaking for hours after. But here's the part no one talks about. All of these stories have something in common. A moment, a very small moment where everything changes, where something feels wrong, and you don't know why until it's too late. At first, I didn't think the stories were connected. Just 4 separate posts, 4 different people, different cities, different times, different situations. That's what made them feel real. Random, unrelated, but then I noticed something small, something most people would scroll past. Every single story mentioned the same detail. Without realizing it, the car, not the model, not the color, the smell, all 4 of them described it almost the same way. Clean but strange, like air freshener trying to hide something, sweet but rotten underneath. At first I thought it was coincidence, cheap car perfume. Nothing unusual, but then I kept digging, going deeper into the threads, looking at replies, comments, updates, and that's when things started getting worse. One user replied to story 1, said something simple. "Did your driver have a scar on his neck?" The original poster never answered, account deleted. But the comment stayed. Then I checked story 2, different user, different post. Buried in the replies, someone asked the same question. Did he have a scar left side of his neck? No reply, account inactive. Then story 3, same thing, different wording, same meaning. I had a driver like that, smelled weird, had a mark on his neck. I felt cold reading that, because patterns don't lie. People do, stories can, but patterns mean something is repeating. I should have stopped there, closed the app, forgot everything, but I didn't. Because once your brain starts connecting things, it won't stop. That night I ordered a ride, I don't know why, maybe to prove it wasn't real, maybe to feel in control again, maybe curiosity, or maybe something else. The app matched me instantly. Driver name, Aaron, rating 4.9. Car white sedan, plate matched, everything normal. I told myself I was being stupid, paranoid, it's just a ride, just a normal ride. The car pulled up within 5 minutes. Headlights cutting through the dark street, I stepped outside. Cold air, empty road, the car idled quietly. I opened the back door, sat down, and the first thing I noticed was the smell, sweet, artificial, but underneath it something off, something wrong. My chest tightened immediately. I told myself it was nothing. The driver didn't turn around, just said seat belt. His voice was calm, flat. Almost too controlled, I buckled in. He started driving. For the first few minutes, everything felt normal, streetlights passing, soft music playing, GPS voice giving directions. Then I noticed something. The map on his screen wasn't moving. The road outside was, but the map stayed frozen. Like it wasn't tracking us, I leaned forward slightly. Hey, I think your GPS is stuck. No response, I tried again. Excuse me, still nothing. Then slowly he reached up and turned the screen off. The car went quiet, no GPS, no sound, just the engine. And the road, I felt it then, that shift, that exact moment all those stories talked about, where something changes and you don't know why, but you feel it deep in your chest. I looked at the door, tried the handle, locked. I glanced at the window, dark outside. No houses, no shops, just road, endless road. Where are we going? I asked. He answered this time softly. You're already on the way. That didn't make sense. I pulled out my phone, no signal, zero. I opened the app. The ride was still active, but the route was gone, just a straight line, no destination, no streets, nothing. My heart started racing. I leaned forward slightly, trying to see his face in the mirror. That's when I saw it. The scar left side of his neck, exactly where the comment said, thin, long. Like something had cut him deep a long time ago. I froze. Every story hit me at once, every detail, every warning. I whispered, stop the car. He didn't respond. I said it louder. Stop the car. He slowed down just slightly. Then said something that made my stomach drop. You don't want to get out here. I looked outside, pitch black, no lights, no road signs, nothing, just emptiness. The car stopped, engine still running, doors still locked. He didn't move, didn't look at me, just sat there, waiting. I reached for the lock again. Nothing. My hand was shaking. I didn't know what to do, stay inside or get out into the dark. That's when he finally turned his head, slowly, not fully, just enough for me to see part of his face. His smile, wide, unnatural, familiar. Because I had seen it before in one of the Reddit posts. Then he said, calm, soft, like he'd said it many times before, go ahead, try to leave. For a second, I didn't move. My hand was still on the door handle, my mind racing. My heart pounding so loud it felt like it filled the entire car. The driver kept smiling, not looking at me directly, just enough for me to see it. That same unnatural stretch of his mouth, like he had practiced it, like he learned it from someone else. Go ahead, he said again, try to leave. I pulled the handle, nothing, locked. I pulled harder, still nothing. I turned back toward him. Unlocked the door, no response, just that smile. Then slowly, very slowly, I heard it. A click, soft, mechanical, right beside me. The lock popped up, my body reacted before my brain did. I shoved the door open. Cold air rushed in. I stumbled out onto the road, gravel under my shoes, darkness in every direction. No streetlights, no buildings, nothing, just empty land stretching into black. I turned around instantly. The car was still there. Engine running, headlights cutting through the dark, the driver still sitting inside, watching me, not moving, not speaking. I took a step back, then another. My instincts screamed at me to run, so I did. I ran straight into the darkness, didn't care where. Didn't care how far, just away from that car, from that man, from that smile. The ground was uneven, sharp rocks, dry dirt. My shoes slipped more than once. But I didn't stop, I couldn't, because behind me I heard something. A car door closing, then footsteps, not running, walking. Slow, controlled, like he knew I wasn't going anywhere, like he wasn't worried. I pushed harder, my lungs burned, my legs felt heavy, but I kept going until I saw something ahead. A faint shape, a building, small, broken, abandoned. I didn't hesitate, I ran straight toward it. The door was hanging half open, wood rotted, hinges rusted. I slipped inside and slammed it shut behind me. Silence, complete silence. I pressed my back against the wall, trying to control my breathing, trying to listen. Nothing, no footsteps, no movement outside, no sound at all. I waited. 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, still nothing. Slowly, I moved toward a broken window, peered outside. The road was gone, the car was gone, no headlights, no shape, nothing, just darkness again. That's not possible, I whispered. Then I heard it. Inside the building, behind me, a voice, soft. Close, too close, you left too early. I turned around slowly, every muscle in my body locked. He was standing there. Inside, no sound of entering, no door opening, no footsteps, just there, same clothes, same posture, same scar on his neck. But now I could see him clearly. Too clearly, his face wasn't right, not just the smile, everything, eyes slightly too far apart. Skin stretched too tight, like it was worn, not owned. I backed away instinctively. How did you? He interrupted me, calm, flat. You're not supposed to leave the ride. My mind struggled to keep up. What? He took one slow step forward. You accepted it. Another step. You got in. Another. That means you go where it takes you. My chest tightened. That's not how it works. He tilted his head, studying me. Like I was the one who didn't understand. That's exactly how it works. Behind him, the darkness in the building shifted, moved like something else was there, watching, waiting. Then I heard it again, footsteps, but not his, multiple, slow, dragging, coming from deeper inside the building. I looked past him, trying to see shapes, tall, thin, standing in the shadows, barely visible. My heart dropped. The driver smiled wider, then said something that made everything worse. They're still on their rides. I shook my head. No, I'm leaving. I turned and ran toward the back of the building. There was another door, half broken, light leaking through the cracks. I pushed it open and ran outside and froze. I was back on the road, same position, same car, parked exactly where it was before. Engine running, headlights on, my breath caught in my throat. No, the back door of the car slowly opened by itself. The driver's voice came from behind me, even though I hadn't heard him follow. Your ride isn't over. I turned slowly. He was standing right behind me again, closer this time, closer than before, and this time his smile was gone. Now he looked impatient. You can run, he said quietly, but you'll always come back. The car door creaked wider, waiting, then my phone buzzed. I looked down. Hands shaking, the app was open again. Ride status, in progress, estimated arrival, unknown, and under it a message appeared, typing itself, letter by letter, do not exit the vehicle. I looked up. The driver stepped aside, gesturing toward the open door. Get back in. For a moment. I just stood there, between the dark road and the open car door. The air felt heavier now, thicker, like breathing itself took effort. My phone screen was still glowing in my hand. Do not exit the vehicle. The message pulsed faintly, like it was alive, watching, waiting. The driver didn't move, didn't rush me, didn't threaten me. He just stood there, calm, certain, like he knew exactly what I was going to do next. You don't have a choice, he said quietly. That snapped something in me. Fear turned into anger. No, I said, I do. I turned and ran again, not toward the building, not toward the car, just straight into the darkness. As fast as I could, ignoring everything else. This time the world didn't shift, no loop, no sudden reset, just endless road beneath my feet. My lungs burned, my legs screamed. But I kept going, because this time I didn't hear footsteps behind me, and that's what scared me more. After what felt like forever, I saw lights ahead. Real lights, moving, cars, a highway. Relief hit me so hard my knees almost gave out. I stumbled toward it. Waving my arms, shouting, a truck slowed down. Driver rolled the window down slightly. "You okay?" I nodded quickly. "Please, I need help." He looked at me for a second, longer than normal, like he was trying to figure something out. Then he said, "Get in." I hesitated just for a second, but exhaustion won. I climbed into the passenger seat, closed the door. The moment it shut, I noticed it. The smell, sweet, artificial, covering something rotten underneath. My heart stopped. Slowly, I turned my head. The driver kept his eyes on the road. He didn't look at me, didn't speak. Then I saw it, the scar, left side of his neck. "No," I whispered. He smiled, not wide, not exaggerated, just enough. "I told you," he said calmly. "You'll always come back." The highway outside the window disappeared, replaced by darkness again. Like it had never been there, I grabbed the door handle, pulled, locked. The dashboard screen flickered, then turned on. Ride status in progress, estimated arrival. Almost there, my breathing became shallow, fast, uncontrollable. "Where are you taking me?" I asked. He didn't answer. Instead, the radio turned on by itself. Static at first, then voices, layered, whispering. I leaned closer, trying to understand, and then I heard it clearly. Multiple voices, different people, men, women, all saying the same thing. "Let me out, please. I want to go home." I backed into the seat. Horror flooding through me. "They were passengers too," the driver said softly. I shook my head. "No, they all tried to leave early." The whispers grew louder, closer, like they were inside the car, inside the walls, inside the air itself. "Where are they?" I asked. He finally looked at me, fully this time. And for the first time, his face wasn't human anymore. It shifted, subtly, like layers moving beneath the skin, like different faces trying to surface. "They're still on their ride." The car slowed down. I looked ahead. A building appeared in the distance. Familiar, the gas station from another story. Then beyond it, the cabin between the trees, and further still, a hotel with one room lit. Room 614. My stomach dropped. No, the car rolled to a stop. The door unlocked with a click. The whispers stopped instantly. Silence. The driver leaned slightly toward me and said the final words I'll never forget. "Every place you've been, every place you tried to leave." He smiled again, wider this time. "They're all stops on the same route." The door opened slowly. Cold air rushing in, and something outside moved. Not one thing, many, standing in the dark, waiting. My phone buzzed one last time. Ride complete. Then a new notification appeared. New ride request, incoming passenger name. You pick up location, unknown, drop-off, not applicable. The driver looked at me, waiting. "Ready for your next ride?" I don't remember getting out. I don't remember walking. I don't remember anything after that moment. But sometimes late at night when I'm alone, my phone lights up. And I see it, a notification. "Your driver is arriving now." If you are new here, subscribe to Tales of the Dark, where every story gives you a nightmare. And if you've ever taken a ride that didn't feel right, tell your story below, because some rides don't end.